Hello and welcome to Pravus Gaming. It is time for another season of Civilization V Brave New World. I wanted to do another season of this before Civilization Beyond Earth comes out this month, but I couldn't find a good excuse. And then somebody asked on one of my videos, left a comment asking for a Polynesia playthrough on Civ 5, and I thought, hey, Polynesia is actually a great Civ to play out. Not everybody has it because it is a DLC Civ. It's a little unique in its play style. It's definitely fun to play, so yeah, that's a great idea. So we're going to be playing this exact setup here. Kamehameha, I don't know, Polynesia, wayfinding. They have a couple of abilities. First off, the most noticeable benefit of playing Polynesia is that they can embark and move over oceans immediately. Very nice early game advantages, great for early exploration. +1 sight when embarked is also nice. +10 combat strength bonus if within 2 tiles of a moai, which is a special tile improvement that only the Polynesians can build. It is basically the Easter Island heads. Dum dum, you bring me gum gum. Yes, that's what the moai are. I'll show you the exact stat bonuses later. The unique unit for the Polynesians are the Maori? I don't know, warrior. That replaces the warrior unit. I'll show you that again in a minute. First off, though, we want to look at the map type. We're going to go with Archipelago, because that plays the benefits of the Polynesians, and I really want to make sure we have a good amount of ocean so I can show this Civ off. We're going to play on small, Emperor difficulty, quick speed, as usual. Let's begin.
Greetings and blessings be upon you, Kamehameha the Great, chosen by the heavens to unite your scattered peoples. Oh, mighty king, you were the first to bring...
You know, they always start off like this. They start with a greetings and blessings be upon you, and then they do this whole, oh, wise lord, oh, mighty king, oh, whatever. I don't even know. Alright, so Maori warriors are an ancient era unit that strikes fear into nearby enemies, making them less effective in combat. Only Polynesia may build it. They have basically the same strength as a regular warrior, but because they demoralize your enemies, it makes them more effective. The moai allow you to build culture on your borders. It works if you build it next to another moai. So you get culture. That, on top of that, getting the combat bonus for being within 2 tiles means you kind of want your coast to be dotted with these here and there. It makes them effective. Also, after flight, you get extra gold, which basically means you get tourists. But not actual tourism, that's a different stat entirely. Alright. It looks like we're actually starting on a river, a very tiny river, but that will count for our purposes. We got double wheat, some wine, some marble, hills. Not a bad starting place, not the best I've ever seen, but certainly not bad, so let's make use of it, shall we? Let's found our city of Honolulu! Yay! Alright, we have our first Maori warrior, so let's explore this island that we are on, see if we have any neighbors. We're going to grab pottery, because that's always a good starter, and let's grab a scout. I want to take advantage of my ability to embark and scout this area out before anyone else can. Because everyone else is going to have to wait until they get basic sailing. But no, I am special. I don't have to wait. There's our first ruin. Hooray. Looking around for possible expansion locations. 13 culture is a good start. Let's go ahead and grab tradition immediately. I could wait until... next turn when it gives me a prompt for it, but by grabbing it now, I get an extra 3 culture this turn, so why wait? Pay attention, guys. It always pays off. Alright, let's see. Oh, there's another ruin. Let's go up the hill. Let's use our explorer to check out the last bit of this island, make sure there's nothing I'm missing. We're going to grab one more scout for good measure, and then we'll look at a worker instead. 80 gold is a good start. Not fantastic, but not bad. Let's head up north. I don't think there's anything left here. Maybe there is. Maybe there's one more tile up there. I'm going to park my warrior here, actually. Oh, there is stuff here. Okay. Let's get this, let's get the scout over here. We're going to cross the ocean while we can. Okay, there's actually more to this island than I expected. That's okay. That's okay. I'm not complaining, certainly. What do I want next? That's a good question. I could go with calendar to get plantations, but there's really no point, because I don't have a worker yet. And until I have a worker, it doesn't really serve my purposes. Let's grab early writing and see if we can make that work into something useful. I'll get a worker next, because I'd like to start working on some tile improvements. And I'm going to park my warrior here, because this should eliminate the fog of war in pretty much this entire area. Therefore, no barbarians to worry about. I did see barbarian camp there. I want to see what else is over here first. Let's embark. Bam! The wonders of being Polynesia. Definitely play that to your advantage in the early game. It is one of your greatest strengths, is being able to get around much sooner than anyone else. Legalism! Huzzah! Extra culture for me. Obviously, tourism is going to be my much-needed stat if I'm going for a cultural victory, which I actually haven't even told you yet. Yes, I will be going for the cultural victory in this one. I've already shown you a diplomatic victory, I've shown a science victory, but culture is actually a little bit tough for me, and I think, therefore, it's worth doing. Bucharest, okay. That's another advantage of being able to embark early. You actually get to meet other city-states sooner than most other people. This barbarian's going to attack me, isn't he? Yes, he is. Okay. Definitely don't want to be harassed too much. I'm going to head off into the ocean and start moving around, because I know he can't chase me that far. Alright. We're going to keep exploring this ocean. What else we got? La Venta. But somebody else found it first, which means that somebody is nearby. Probably on this island, actually, because nobody should have the ability to embark yet. So, okay. If that is the case, then this is going to be a very crucial choke point. I'll want to keep that in mind. Okay, what do we want next? I'm thinking mining would not be the worst choice. We still don't have a worker, so until we have that, there's... Well, no. You know what? Never mind. Let's go ahead and grab calendar now. Let's get some plantation capabilities. Even if I don't make use of it, it's nice to have. Let's keep exploring. We're looking for those ancient ruins. I'm having a bit of a dry spell here, which is unfortunate, but they're around here somewhere, I'm sure. I love how there's little islands dotted with sheep randomly through the ocean. It's very cute. Ah, there's one. Hooray. We'll grab Landed Elite, because that's always good for the extra growth. And since I only have one city, perfect. Alright, we're going to grab a shrine, because I do want to have the early faith, because wine actually can translate, I think, into extra culture and faith. I have the most money currently in the game. I actually should consider buying something. Ah, I got a free archer unit. Okay. I see sheep, pearls, and fish here. This actually might not be a terrible location for a city. It may seem a little strange to you, and it is, but it's not the worst idea ever. Won't have much in the way of production, though, so I probably won't go for it. Let's keep exploring. I'm not seeing much, unfortunately, and I kind of need more than this, but very unfortunate. Okay, well, our first barbarian's coming along the way. Rather, I could just buy a Maori warrior. Not a bad idea, all things considered. Alright, we're going to do it. We're going to grab our warrior units for some early defense. Certainly won't hurt to have. If he dares get a little bit closer, I'll just start beating the crap out of him. He did get closer. Well, what a moron. Let's go send our way over there and strike fear into the hearts of my enemies. Okay. I should have calendar next turn, yes? In that case, let's go ahead and pop over here, do nothing rather than waste the movement, and... Do I want the Great Library? That's always a tough call. In Emperor difficulty, I find it very rare to have that. How many hammers do I have in this city right now? 7? Probably not enough, to be honest. No. I'm going to go with the regular library rather than waste my turns building something I'm not going to get. And that hurts me a little bit because the Great Library is a good wonder in any circumstance, including a cultural victory. But I just can't seem to get that. Can't justify it. Alright, let's head north because I'm not seeing much down here. Bombard and kill. Perfect. Next, I want to grab mining, I suspect, because mines will be useful, and I want to take advantage of this marble sooner rather than later. We're already working on wine. That's going to be good. Let's heal our warrior up. Still seeing nothing. Alright. Alright. I'm going to send him home, let him heal a little bit, and then I'm going to explore the rest of my island to the north. Let's send this warrior up toward this choke point so that I can make sure nothing comes through here anymore. See, there's the Great Library. It would have been a total waste of time and hammers to build that. This is problematic, isn't it? Yes, yes it is. Let's grab archery next. And I'm going to park you here on alert. Okay. Nice. We're in a decent spot. This is a pretty good, solid starting location, and I like that there's salt down here. It could be better, but it will do the job. Alright. I could get extra gold, but I don't feel like that's really worthwhile for my time. So let's go ahead and get more food. Let's get the grain going. I'm going to actually embark again, because I don't want to get attacked unless I see an ancient ruin. There's really no reason for me to park here. Let's get another farm going. Can I go north? I can't. Well, that's interesting. Why can't I go further north? Oh, right. It's because... Never mind. When you're next to an enemy unit, you only are able to move one space. They kind of automatically slow you down. There's a ruin. I knew there'd be somewhere something. Okay. So let's see. Goddess of festivals, culture and faith for wine and incense. Well, there's plenty of wine in this area, so that will suit my purposes nicely. Also, faith is great, and culture is great for my cultural victory. Yes, this is a solid choice. Goddess of festivals. Very, very happy goddess of festivals. Temple of Artemis? Ooh, tempting as heck, but I don't know. I'm actually inclined to think that an archer would be a better choice, because I need to start clearing out some of these barbarian camps before they get out of control. So, yeah, see, they're expanding rather rapidly. I got extra faith from a great prophet. That's nice. I could get monarchy for the sake of the gold. How many citizens do I have in the capital right now? 5, so I'll get 2 gold. Not that worth it. Aristocracy also won't do anything unless I'm building a wonder, but it will be a while before I get another cultural boost, and maybe I want to start one. So let's go ahead and grab it now. Couldn't hurt, right? Maybe it could. I think we'll be alright, though. Animal husbandry is done. I found some horses right here. That's always a nice thing to see. We'll keep our guy on alert. We'll embark over here once again. And what do I want to see next? I actually kind of want to reveal the iron on the map, because I'm hoping there is some down here, because this is probably my primary spot for another city. And I'd like to see that strategic resource nearby. Alright, we're going to have our first archer. Let's send him north. That was not what I had in mind. Alright, keep you on alert and keep sailing around. Here's another island. Silver, okay. Do I want a granary? Absolutely, I want a granary, and here's why. Granary not only gives you 2 food, but it gives you +1 food for every wheat, bananas, and deer worked. Well, already I have 2 that are built, so this is actually going to be worth 4, and eventually, once this is developed, worth 5. So a granary is going to be a massive boost on this island. It's a good choice through and through. And move on to the next turn. Classical era for somebody. Park here. Let's get the archer on the hilltop. Let's explore further north. Let's send this guy around the island. I want to find out if there's another player there for sure, because that's kind of important. Let's get the horses next. I want to have that production, and I want to have that strategic resource available. There's random wine on the island. Okay, okay. I'm not complaining. Ah, I definitely see a player over there. Okay, who we got? Is that Genghis Khan? No, that's probably Mongolia, right? Well, I'm about to find out. Everybody has roughly the same amount of tenants. Okay, that's not a bad thing. We'll keep bombarding these barbarians, and let's go ahead and meet somebody. Attila the Great of the Huns. I'm sorry, it's not Mongolia, it's the Huns. Well, they are related historically, so... You know, sue me for getting confused. It's not a big deal. Alright, masonry for the quarry, because I'll want to get marble. That is a Hunnic warrior. I wasn't sure if that was German for a second. I wanted to make sure Bismarck wasn't on the map. So, who discovered La Venta, then? I don't see another player nearby. I do see a lot of barbarians, and it probably would be worth getting honor, honestly, if I can't deal with these quickly. The extra culture for defeating them would be nice. Not gonna lie. Alright. Let's keep bombarding him. If I'm gonna get honor, then I actually don't want to kill these guys yet. That's the irony of it. Maybe I'll leave him alive. Maybe that's not a bad idea. Okay, okay, I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna get the Temple of Artemis and see if we can't rush that. I'm gonna go ahead and bombard these guys instead. And the reason I don't want to kill them is because if I do get just honor, just basic honor, not only am I stronger against barbarians, but I get culture for each one I kill. And I don't want to kill them if I can get culture from them later. How many turns until I get there, though? 7 turns. I can wait that long, right? I think I can. Actually, not a bad idea. They're not a threat to me because I blocked the only access. I wouldn't mind getting some extra culture. And frankly, when it comes to a cultural victory, sometimes you want to have militaristic options available, and having honor would not be bad. The wheel is the next solid choice. The wheel is always actually pretty good, because if you have a river, you can get what's it called? The water mill. Very useful. All right, we're gonna get accuracy, I think. There's some iron. Okay, and that's close to some stone, some more wine, cows. Not a bad place for it. Fish as well. Okay. Okay. You know, that's not bad. I will definitely be wanting to make use of that with another city, probably located right about here on a desert. I know that seems weird, but that's within easy range of the silk, the wine, more wine, cattle, stone, fish, everything, and double coast, which never underestimate the strategic value of that. Okay, let's move north. Nothing. Let's get on this island. There is a ruin! I thought so. Ha ha ha, the Huns. You thought you were clever swimming across the channel to your puny little island, but no. You had no idea what was before you. Okay. Nothing over here, unfortunately. Let's grab this. 13 culture! Okay, that'll speed things up by about a turn. And let's once again embark. America! Okay, well, we all know my feelings about Washington in this game. For I horribly betrayed him when I played Venice. We're going to ignore the barbarians. So there's Washington, D.C. Well, there is no D.C. in this game. I do think it's rather sad that the capital city is named after the leader of the Civ. It seems a little self-serving. Let's grab the construction so I can get Moais if I want them. Although, yes, I'll accept an embassy. To be frank, I don't see a lot of places where I would put the Moai. There's too many good, valuable resources to do that. All right, well, Washington can embark, which means he's probably found everything there is to be found nearby. Parthenon has been built. That's a pity because it's useful for me, but it's not especially necessary, and it's kind of hard to rush that one because there's always a Civ who does. Seriously, it's like it's their mission in life is to get that thing before anybody else. It's kind of disturbing. All right, we'll grab Monarchy. No! Crap! That is not what I meant to do. I meant to get honor. Crap. Alright, that's what happens when you go on autopilot, everybody. That is what happens when you go on autopilot and you are talking into a microphone and not paying entirely attention to your own strategy because you're a dimwit. I'm a moron. Alright, well, that's a good place to end this episode. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Pravus with Civ 5 in Polynesia. We're off to a really solid start so far. I'm eager to see where this is going to go. I think we're probably going to dominate our enemies with brutal force. Stay tuned.